Hey there, everybody. My name is Jack. I'm the founder of Izsit. Most of you I've already met and spoken to in person, but for those of you that are new, this is my face. So, this is our first vlog. I've been discussing or figuring out ways which are the best to communicate with everybody. What we're trying to do is trying to be as transparent as possible with all of the creators, so that everybody is in touch with the same information, and that nobody's been given any bias or anything like that. So we have to find a way to chat to each other in a that takes up a reasonable time, or that's efficient enough, because we got a lot of guys that are signing up, a lot of great work, very, very excited about the launch, and this is pretty much the best way for us to keep in touch. Having said that, I would love it if you could ask all of your questions. Do them openly. You can put them in the comments down below. I'll be posting this up on YouTube. So put the comments, but you can reach out to me on X, on LinkedIn, Instagram, and I think email is another one, as well as just here on YouTube. So I just want you guys to always know that my communication channels are wide open to you. We got a lot of work to do by the time we launch, which is on the 16th of November. So we're moving very, very quickly. That's why, we needed to find this way to communicate with each other in an efficient way. And we're trying our best to be able to hit that target of the 16th. It's a big push, but we think that it's the right time. We need to get your work out there. Speaking about work, just a couple of updates again. Well, not quite updates. They're more just like refreshers for some of you who I've already spoken to. Essentially, we're looking for all different kinds of varieties of content formats and everything. So from movies, series, and music videos, we're looking for short and long form. We really want to test the boundaries of what's been done before. We want to break outside of those boundaries. As you can imagine, we're trying to be more of a creative space than what's currently out there. I've been giving this analogy of traditional modeling agency to many of the people that I've spoken to, and I think I'll just share it with you here today again, which is that you had these traditional modeling agencies that were looking for a specific look, which was like normally tall and slim. But then with Instagram, what it showed is that you have different kinds of looks that are that meet the tastes that a whole different audience was interested in. And so these traditional looks of tall and slim, people started to realize that actually there were different tastes out there. There were more niche tastes, but they were so big, these niche tastes, that people could make a living through a platform like Instagram by modeling. And so we feel like Izsit is sort of a similar stepping stone, or just a similar channel that people can use. Instead of going down that traditional road of Hollywood, here we are, just a far more creative space, trying to meet far more niche and probably not so niche tastes as well. And to do that, we really want to test out like what is it that people like. Let's find out. Let's show them different kinds of things. So when we launch on the 16th of November, we're going to be testing out many different things. Having said that, we're totally open to the ideas that you may have. This is like a two-way conversation that we're having, and that's why I like to have this direct channel with you guys, that you can speak directly with me back via these different platforms. Most of you have my email, some of you have my number as well, and you've got all my social media channels as well. So come up with any ideas that you have. Please share them. A lot of the decisions that I've been making so far for Izsit have been coming from you, including every week there's a different kind of thing. This week, what came up was royalty and IP splitting. How can we do that? We might actually build a technology to do that. We might use an existing technology to do that as well, which then, the revenues that you generate from your video, that will automatically be then split with wherever the IP came from. I don't know exactly yet how to set that up. I don't know if it's easy or difficult or whatever. So I don't know what the timeline for that would be, but it's definitely something that's very interesting, and it's something that I wanted to. We wanted to do work with some famous people for our launch on the 16th as well. We're probably going to do it. It's just a bit of a timeline thing. We're pushing pretty hard here. But this is another interesting way that we can, harness the power of these you as independent filmmakers, series makers, and music video makers. So we'd like to make all these kinds of things possible, and IP and royalty and copyright splitting is something that we're investigating as well. Previously, before that, we were never looking at music videos before. Suddenly we decided, no, we're going to do music videos as well. So, we're constantly evolving. So if you have new ideas, please reach out to us. On top of that, on the 16th, as you may know, we are the first platform that's going to be launching with all these different kinds of formats, from full-length movies to, music videos and everything in between. Thanks to you guys. And the important point that I wanted to say is, what was it again? What was it again? Oh yes, so if you have any ideas as to how you think that we could go viral, because that would be our dream at this point in time, is to go viral, because we will reach so much more, like orders of magnitude more people should we go viral. So obviously that benefits everybody. If the platform does well, we're sharing 90% of our revenues with you guys, and with you all. And if your video attracts a lot of viewers to the platform, then that helps you out as well. So we're really trying to come out with a bang on the 16th of November. How can we break through this 100,000 people algorithm that exists on social media? That's kind of what I can tell at the moment, that there's about 100,000 people right now that are interested in AI content. But how do we break outside that? How do we get to how do we get to 1 million? And then how do we get to 10 million? And then how do we get to 100 million after that? I think that'll take a while, but 10 million, I think we can do quite quickly, actually. So, I'm open to ideas again from you, the community. How can we do that? So reach out to me privately or openly on social media as you wish. My ears are, my ears to the ground. You guys are the roots. And I want to listen to you so that we can really make this thing happen, make this thing grow, and make it work out. So I got your back, and I'm here for you guys. Let me know what you want. Send me your ideas, like, comment, do whatever you want. I'm all ears, guys. I look forward to building a relationship with all of you, a personal relationship. I know this is now a video and so on, but give it some time. We'll build our relationship. All right. Have a good weekend. All the best. Ciao.